Welcome everyone back to the Reading Writing Corner. This will be the last Nano Reading Sprint that you will get for this November of 2024. Okay, so I have foolishly done absolutely none of my goal of what I wanted to do for anything at all. Except for my reading goal, but that has nothing to do with my writing goal of finishing this story by the end of this month, which I'm on chapter 17 out of 34. So yeah. Oh, I guess I can show you this real quick. So, here, yeah, I'm 34,000 words, and I'm 6,000 words behind the goal of Nano by itself. So, yeah, that's where I'm currently at. But chapter 17 it's a free range. It's her going to therapy and her running into other issues and other problems that have nothing to do with the series. So, I won't have nearly as much time. It won't take as much time to get it done. So, there's that. Also, update. I am reading this book right here. Yeah, Heaven's Official's Blessing. I'm in it, and I'm like 162 currently. This is Sunday, the whatever day it is of the month, the 24th. So I'm reading about 50 chapters a day. So there's that. And this book here only has 372 pages? Yeah, 370. Yeah, you guys can't see that. 372 pages. Man, look at that. Look at that. That's just so cute. So, yes. That is what I'm doing. Reading through this one. I actually finished False Sight within 3 days. I wasn't doing any writing. Guys, I wasn't doing no writing. I'll admit it. There was zero. Absolutely zero writing done. There was more reading than there was writing. And, I really just want to read. I want to read this book so bad. Like, I watched the anime for it, but this book is so much more detailed and so much better than anything else. So I'm like, I want to read. I want to read it so bad. So, but we're writing. We're gonna write. We're gonna start with a 5-minute warm-up timer, and we're gonna go straight into our 30, and then our 15, and our 10, and then our 5 again. And I'm gonna hope that I finish this chapter, and maybe possibly go on to another episode. So I'm looking forward to that because that's a struggle all on its own. So let's just hop into this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. I did not get as many words as I had wanted to in this little sprint. 176. I mean, it's still not that bad. The reason why was because I was a blank page and I didn't know where I wanted to start, nor did I know how to start it. There's a lot of things that ways I could have started the start of the chapter. There's different ways I could have gone with the chapter. There's still ways I can go with this chapter, and there will be a lot of ways, and I'm going to figure that out as I go along. So yes, we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure out a bunch of stuff. I'm going to do what I can because I want to finish this chapter and move on to chapter 18, which is the next episode, because there's so many more episodes to go and so many more stuff I need to do and plot out and plan and everything. What I will say is that one of my readers for this story is, I don't know, I think they're being a little too harsh on what I'm doing versus what they think I should be doing and what I'm actually doing. They've commented that recently, the last 2 chapters I did, they thought I squeezed 2 chapters in one, which I didn't. Each chapter is based on 1 episode and goes from there. It's not squeezed in or anything like that. Everything is planned out in a specific way, in a specific order, and it's not 2 chapters in one ever. It's 1 chapter, 1 episode, and expanded in the best of my capabilities as a writer who's crunched for time sometimes. And they're like, you need to add more description and background information in your chapters. Dude, watch the episode and you will have the background information that you need. I am doing the best that I can, and sometimes I can't be as descriptive as you want me to be. I'm sorry. And if you think I'm squeezing 2 chapters into one, explain to me how I'm doing that. Where you think I should have broken it up, where I should have done more detail. Instead of just half-assing the review and saying, I think you squeezed too many more than 1 chapter in this. It's like 2 chapters in one. What do you mean it's 2 chapters in one? How is it 2 chapters in one? Why aren't you giving me more information and breaking down more of what you think it is? I've had more people review about other things and expanding on stuff and giving me more details on the smallest things. These smallest things. And I'm just like, you're just like going, oh, it feels like there's 2 chapters here instead of 1. It should have been 2 chapters. Dude. How? What do you mean? Expand. But I'm not going to reach out and ask them that, because if they don't want to expand, then I'm not going to worry about it. I am doing the best that I can. I am doing everything in my power the way that I think it should be done. So I'm sorry if it's not coming out the way you think it is, and I'm sorry that I'm not giving you what you want. If you're unsatisfied with the way I'm writing this story, go write your own and do it the way you think it should be done. Of course, if you steal my main character, or anything about her in any way, shape, or form, I will knock you down and I will have you copyrighted. Well, not copyrighted, but I will have the fan fiction site that I'm using knock you off and strip that from you, because I mean, like, you can't just take my character and do whatever you want unless you have permission. Which I would probably give you permission. Go ahead, take my main character and do exactly what you want. I made her for this series in the way I thought she would be. And I am developing her in the way that I think she should be developed. Like, somebody was, I think it's the same commenter that was talking about how she's not using her powers as much as they thought she would. And how she's not doing things that thought the way she would do them. Or, you know, being more powerful. And I'm just thinking to myself, guys, she is a terrified young lady who is trying to adapt to being human again. She is trying to adapt to being a teenager when she's not had that chance in 3 years. So give her some credit. Just some credit. Give me some credit, because I've not had experience of any of this stuff that I'm writing, and I'm trying to do the best that I can. And yes, I'm not... There's probably a lot of stuff I could bring up more, and a lot of stuff I could add the story with, but it would take away from what I'm trying to do with the character. Yes, I could have her have more panic attacks. I could have her doing more PTSD within it, being more anxiety ridden, questioning every single move that she does. But that is not the original character. I'm not trying to change the original character completely. I am trying to expand on the original character and make the original character better than what the TV series had the original character as. So this character, they adapt fast. They don't let things bog them down. They don't let their fears, their worries, their inability to do something stop them from being a hero, from being somebody who's just like, I've got to go out there and I've got to do this. This is it. The way they adapt to everything that's thrown at them. I mean, they get thrown into a new situation and they're like, okay, how do I solve this? And they go about trying to solve it. And they're more pumped about stuff. This character doesn't let things get them down, doesn't let things stop them. They do, yes, make jokes about a lot of stuff, and yes, my character does still make some jokes, but it's more of a toned down and less being an irresponsible person and trying to be more level-headed, more down to earth, more adjusted than what they were before. So I really don't know what else to say. So I'm just doing my best, trying to make sure I build upon the person that they were, because the way the series goes, the person still acts immature, still has a lot of growth to do, and yes, by the end of the third series, they are a very responsible, very down to earth, very responsible person who does what they need to do and keeps themselves as straight as they can. And the fourth series takes it all back. Renegades take gold. No. But yeah, it's just trying to find my balance in that. So while now I'm going to be doing more twists and more turns, and they're going to change, the character is going to be more my character and do things the way I think my character should do, not based on what the show does, it's still an adjustment. And they need to wait for that adjustment to happen because it's a gradual thing. It's not an inevitable thing. Right now she's going through stuff and she has a breakdown. And because of that breakdown, they get the changes that they wanted. But the breakdown had to happen first. And it didn't happen because she was safe and cuddled, and now the threat of her kidnapper knowing where she is and coming after her has become real for her. And now she has to quit hiding and start being herself. But it's going to be a gradual thing because she can't just pop out and be like, oh, I can do all this stuff now that I couldn't do before because I was hiding myself. But she's still going to be reserved and trying to come out. And it's going to be harder for her because she's got to adjust to being free. So, there's that. Anyways, enough blabbing. I've done too much blabbing. What you guys need now is for this to be me to be quiet, and let's move on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, guys. Do people stop. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Acid reflux. I get a certain type of pizza and I get acid reflux and it hurts my stomach. Whew. Yeah, so, yeah. The joys of acid reflux. Anyways, I hope you all had a good writing time. I did not necessarily write a 1,000 words. Well, maybe. Maybe, let's see. Let me see. So my current number is 1235 minus 176. I wrote a 1059 words, which isn't that bad. At least I don't think it's that bad. 1,000 words in 30 minutes, and I'm just like writing down stuff that I think applies to what I need to. I mean, like, she's in therapy right now. I have to think about what she's gonna talk about. What's she gonna talk about? How's their conversation's gonna go? What's their conversation's gonna go like? I mean, she's just out of it now. Sorry, I have wet hair right now. I took a shower. So she's like, talking about whatever experiences and things that she had going on in her life. Okay, so, sorry, I got distracted by something. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do a 15-minute sprint. I am about 1/3 of the way into this chapter, so maybe doing this 15, I might actually get into 2/3 of the chapter and then do the 10-minute, and maybe I'll get the rest of the chapter done. We'll see. We'll see. Shoot, I got a pimple, I think. I'm right up here, so I'm just like trying to get at it. It's really irritating. And after I get this chapter done, I'm gonna read more of this because it's so good. I just don't want to stop reading. And then I got other things I've got to record. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start now. Okay? No more distractions. We gotta start. 1, 2, 3. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, folks, so that's the end of that one. I did not get the amount that I wanted to get. Oh no, I didn't even write down that amount. 5, and my next number was actually 1809. I lost my train of thought because I got a phone call, which you're not gonna be able to see because I'm not going to put it in here. But yes, I had a phone call and it made me lose my train of thought. So I had to go back and figure it out what my train of thought was, and that took a little minute. So 574 words this time around. What can you do? What can you do? Nothing. There's nothing I can do. Something happens and it just makes you lose your train of thought and you just get all jumbled up. And that's just that. Yes, that is that. So there we go. That's that. I'm almost done. I mean, I'm almost half, 2/3 of the way through this chapter, which is pretty good in my opinion because I need to be done. I need to get done this so that I can move on to the next one because that would make my life so much easier. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna drop right into this one. I don't know why this one has a little weird thing, but we're gonna drop right back into it and get going because I got a good train of thought going and I don't want to lose it. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just don't want to lose my train of thought. Focus for a second. Focus for 2 minutes. Focus for 4 minutes. Focus for whatever minutes we're gonna talk. Okay, so I did not succeed in doing much I wanted to do, but you know that's just the way life is in my life. So 2291 minus 1809 gives me 482 words, which is not too bad, I guess. I just keep going down in words, don't I? Like in 15 minutes, I got like almost 100 words more. And in 30 minutes, I got like 1,000 words. 500 words more. You can see where I go with that stuff. I do not type very well or very fast. There we go. That's the correct words. I don't type very fast. I've just gone back through and I'm buffing it up because honestly I'm done with what I wanted to do, but still there's a lot of stuff I could do with her mental state. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buffer this, I'm gonna do what I can, and then we're gonna do this 5-minute cooldown, and then we're gonna say goodbye. 1, 2, go. Okay, folks. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in and be done. We're done with my writing sprint for the day. For this month of 2024, I am so glad that we are so close to being done with Nana. Dude, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. One thing. 2507. Okay, so we have 2507 minus 2291 with 216 words. I got more words in this one than I did in the first 5 minutes. It's not as far up as I wanted to be for this chapter, but there's nothing else I really want to put in it. I put everything I wanted in it. The confrontations I wanted, the confrontations in it, and all of the other stuff that I want to put in it. So I think I'll call this chapter done, which is good for me, and move on to the next chapter, which is not good for me, but it is what it is. So we're going to update this with 2507. So 4,000 more words to get to 40,000. I don't think I will get much more written tonight, because we've got to do the updated stuff for something else. So that's where I'm at on that. But I mean, less than 14,000 words. Sorry, I'm like 13,195 words to go to make 50,000. So I'll probably most likely make the 50,000. So, which is good. That's good. But that means I'm not gonna make the ultimate goal, which is complete this. So I will be going on to chapter 18, and I started on chapter 11. No, chapter 9. So starting on chapter 9 and going all the way up to 18 so far, that's not that bad, I guess. That's almost 10 chapters. And sure, if I can get to at least chapter 24, technically, if I can get to chapter 24, I will only leave me 10 chapters left to write, which would be ideal, I guess, in a way. Yeah, it'll be ideal. That will be ideal for me, is to get to chapter 24 at the least. At the most, I would like 34 chapters, but that'd be like 3 chapters a day for the rest of now, which means do another chapter today, because I've already got 2 chapters down today, so I'd have to do another chapter today. And then, it'll be 18, right? So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's 3 more days of 3 chapters, right? 28, 29, 30. So that'll be 5 days. 5 days to do 3 chapters each day, plus 1 extra chapter. And with how many days we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have to get 3 chapters a day, except for the last day. Or at least 2.5 chapters a day, every single day, including getting the rest of this chapter done. At least. At most. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna be able to get another chapter done today. So there's that. So I could try to get 3 chapters tomorrow. I could try. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I am pretty good at that. I mean, like, I got 60 to 100 words today, which is pretty good. Yay! Okay, so with that, we're going to call it here, and I will see you in another video somewhere along down the road. I don't know when that will be, but yeah, we'll see each other again down the road, probably next next Monday. On the day that you get this, it'll be the last. It'll be a Thursday. It'll be actually Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you all having a wonderful festival and holiday and enjoying yourselves. We'll see y'all in the next illusion. Sorry, I did that wrong. I will see you next illusion. There you go. That's the correct way of doing that.